want to review his landing page, can do it. So I've got it pulled up. So we'll jump in there right quick. I haven't really looked at it yet, but we'll do this live. Should be able to see it, right, Mike?
Yep, sure can.
Cool. First thing that pops out to me is I would remove all this navigation. It's just an extra distraction you don't need. I would remove this navigation. I would remove this search bar. The cart and that stuff probably doesn't matter. That's probably fine. But I would, remove those navigation things because you literally just want people to do one thing. I'd also remove these, I think it's called breadcrumb navigation. I'd also remove those. So I don't know, this may just be like your product page. So you may need to change something. So this is like a dedicated landing page where you don't have to have all that navigation and stuff. But if possible, I would remove all those navigation items. I would remove this breadcrumb stuff. I would remove the search bar. So literally all people have to do is decide if they want to do this. I would also consider, you got a lot going on here. So I would consider pushing all this pricing and ordering stuff down a little ways so that you have plenty of room to really sell this product. Because right now it's kind of like you got a little kind of small testimonial, which just could be cool, but it's very small. And then you immediately like the thing that stands out to me, like, I don't know if you guys would disagree, but other than the product photo, the thing that stands out the most to me right here is the price, which is not necessarily like, that's not what's most going to sell people unless you were selling like hey, you can get this t-shirt for like 59 cents or something like that could probably sell the product. But in this case, it's kind of like a price that a lot of other people are probably somewhat similar. And so I think you really want to sell the product, really want to sell what makes this unique, probably with some sort of headline and stuff, and then follow that same kind of framework like we talked about. Like the one I gave was like the pastor framework. So kind of start with like the problem or like, why would somebody need this product, especially somebody in this market that's already kind of familiar with it? Like, why would they need this one versus a different one? Talk about the solution, all the features and benefits of your product. What makes this different? And there's an interesting thing from copywriting that if you're the only person, if you have a product that maybe it's got a few unique features, but a lot of those stuff is the same as everyone else. But if you're the only person who talks about those other things that everyone does, it's still an advantage for you. Because then, you may say that yours is manufactured, it's got this sort of strength or this width or whatever. Even if it's similar to other people, if you say it and they don't say it, then they're going to start wondering if those other people have that same thing too. So, and there was like a quote from this guy that created the Ogilvy and Mather massive advertising agency that did advertising for like Rolls-Royce and all that kind of thing. I just reread one of his books, so it's kind of top of mind. He said, the more you tell, the more you sell. And so in almost every case where they would run tests back then, and probably more recently too, the more copy you include, probably the more you're going to sell. Obviously, it has to be interesting, can't be super repetitive, but don't be afraid of long copy. And so I kind of reorganized this page to go after that. Right now, it kind of just looks like a regular e-commerce page, which I feel like if this is just your product page, then great, it's probably fine. But if you just want to send people to a landing page that really converts, I would reorganize this whole thing or create a new page that kind of starts from scratch with that different kind of format. I would also probably not have all these other products on here as like distractions. I would want just one option for them to do, which is like buy or don't buy. So that's what I would do. So all these benefits and stuff, that's good. I'd probably put them like underneath the headline up here with some images of your product and stuff is cool. And then get down into the actual offer part a little further down. But I feel like you got to hit up top really like why this product is unique versus everyone else's kind of options, which I can kind of show real quickly. I know they've done this before, but if I were to pull up our page as an example, it's like all these navigation links, all these little navigation links, they keep you within this page. Like they're not taking you anywhere else. And so it's like, there's literally nothing you can do here other than stay within this page. And so we got a headline, we've got some like benefits and features, some social proof, massive social proof, more copy, more social proof. We start giving them like, okay, if you just want to jump down to the offer, you can jump down to the offer. More benefits and features, more benefits and features. This is that farmer's market video, more testimonial stuff. Once again, kind of letting them kind of skip down to the offer part if they want. More copy. But then we finally get down to the offer part down here. So this, I think, is like a better layout in general for a landing page.